Ladies and gentlemen, dreams are coming true. It is me, Vincent, and I am finally here in Japan, visiting Universal Studios Japan, USJ, for the very first time. I'm bringing you guys along with me. We're going to explore the sights and sounds of this overseas Universal Park. Welcome to the USJ episode of VincentVision. Watcha! So the first thing we had to do when we got here to USJ was join the mad rush of people all going to Super Nintendo World. They let us in an hour and 15 minutes before the park officially opens, and this got us into Super Nintendo World without an entry ticket. Now typically this land fills up very quick. They're already giving out entry tickets to come back into the land later. We came in here because even though we had seen the California one, we had to see the Japan version. This is the original, and this is what the Epic Universe land is gonna look like once it opens in Florida. And let me tell you, this is, like, if you like the California one, this is even bigger, this is even more grand. It is so magical in here. The Super Nintendo World stuff really is some of the best theme park lands anywhere. And we went straight to the ride that we had not seen before, which is Yoshi's Adventure. We basically walked right on, waited like 10 minutes, and we got a really cute sightseeing tour of the land. It's a pretty simple ride. You're on a slow-moving Yoshi, and what you have to do is, there's eggs all throughout the ride. You like press the button on your handlebar to match the color of the egg. Very simple, but it's really cute. You get to see everything. It was really good for a good first ride of the day. We have express passes today. We're gonna come back to this land later in the day, but the way the express works, the way that we bought it over Klook, is that it pre-assigns you an express time for the ride. So we got Super Nintendo World to come back at like 6 p.m., which we're going to do and use our express passes, but we did want to kind of see Super Nintendo World in the daytime and also kind of just, you know, do a one new ride and kind of, I don't know, experience Super Nintendo World. It's amazing. But we're gonna head out now to go do some of the rest of the park, see some other stuff, enjoy our time here. I just need to say that I am so incredibly happy to be here, and I think it's, I've wanted to come here for a very long time, and now that we're finally here at USJ, we're gonna do Jaws, we're gonna do all the different experiences. Like, it really is so cool to finally visit another Universal Park, an overseas Universal Park. So it's gonna be a really awesome day. A tissue box. This is the cutest tissue box I think I've ever seen in my entire life here at Super Nintendo World. So cute. So soft. Little Yoshi, so soft. Look at the headbands over here too. Japan has such amazing headbands and little trinkets and keychains. That's all we've seen. Look at these, the eggs. You can get this here. Ooh, I gotta get something like this. ID holder. This is one of those instances where I'm so sad that this sweater is so cool and feels so comfy. I mean, look at the little star keychain here. It's just so warm in Florida. When am I ever really gonna wear this? And even this guy here too. This would be right up my alley if I didn't live in Florida. So the big priority of the morning was to go to Super Nintendo World right at the start of the day. But the true priority for this entire visit to USJ is to finally get to ride Jaws one more time. Universal Japan has the only Jaws ride left since it closed in 2012 at Universal Studios Florida. It's one of my favorite rides, and I'm so excited to get to experience it again here at this park. And trust me, I'm going to experience it as many times as I can. It is so crazy to be looking at this ride again. I can even smell the ocean water, like how it used to smell in Florida. This is going to be such an amazing experience. This is our next ride.
Oh no! Gordon on Amity 3! What did you do this? Oh! Whoa. Where is he? Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Oh no! Oh my God, he's back. Fall off the marine. Going home.
So we just got off the Jaws ride, okay, and I just need to say, I knew I really, really wanted to see this ride. It sounds so stupid to cry for a ride. I think finally getting to ride this ride kind of represents the journey of finally being here in Japan, right? And wanting to do this for a really long time. We're here. You know, it's like, so stupid. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be here with Ellison, and I'm so happy I finally made it here. Anything you want to do, you can do in life. You can do it, it'll happen. It may not happen when you think it's going to happen, but it will happen. Even something so silly as booking a trip to Japan and planning everything, but like, it's real. And you know, I love Universal, and I love these rides, and I love the Jaws ride, and I finally get to do it here in an amazing place like this. I feel so silly for crying for this ride, but it's tears of happiness, really. I'm so happy to have this experience. And yeah, I'm gonna ride this thing 20 more times before we leave because it's just, that's so good. I take it your Jaws experience wasn't as emotional as mine, but did you like the ride? You've never done it before.
Never had done it before, but just seeing you get emotional just now.
It's a Jaws ride is the best. Why did they ever get rid of it? It's just such an amazing ride.
No, it was very cool, and I'm very glad that my first time was getting to experience it with you.
Ellison just found the coolest souvenir. I got some of these at Tokyo Disneyland, and look at this. It's the shark that's outside of the ride on a truck. I gotta get that. That's my Jaws souvenir right there. Universal Studios Japan box and everything like that. Oh my gosh. And look at this like Jaws shark he's at Universal Japan. He's got a little Jurassic Park hat on. He's got a churro in his mouth.
He's got a studio.
Oh, he's got a studio. This is so cute.
He's got a little boat on his side.
He's got a little boat, and he's got like some beads, like
It's a keychain.
Oh, it's a keychain. Oh, like the keychain. Oh, I thought it was like Mardi Gras or something like that.
And you're like, oh my God.
Yeah, he's doing everything. Yeah. Challenge this trip is going to be to find the coolest Jaws merchandise. We got a spilled Yoshi bag. Ah! This got bit by Jaws. It's like a wrist strap you wear, and you get the shark on your wrist. Oh my gosh. But from here, we're gonna keep on rocking, have some fun. We're gonna head over to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which is already pretty unique compared to any of the other Harry Potter lands that I've seen before. We have to like walk through this forest to get to the actual entrance of the land. And then once you get here, it's pretty identical to Florida. Though it takes a little bit more of an inspiration from the Hollywood land, like the Ollivanders is on the left side versus the right side. This area of the park is very busy. I'm happy that we've had our Harry Potter experience because we don't need to get in line for butterbeer or anything like that. But our Express Pass does come with Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey and Flight of the Hippogriff, which we are going to do. It is important to note too that certain rides, like the Harry Potter rides, are timed. So like we have to use the Express within a certain time, which is what we're gonna do. And oh, I actually see, hold on. There's actually a Niffler over there. I gotta go check that out. Hello, little Niffler. Konnichiwa. Oh, so cute. Oh, gentle. Oh, wow. So cute. Amazing. Something that has not worked in Orlando for a very long time, but used to be able to go like this and actually get water from here. We're kind of having an impromptu breakfast here at USJ. The food options are a little hard. There's not a lot of like straight up breakfast options. So we've ended up at the Three Broomsticks where we got the shepherd's pie and rotisserie smoked chicken meal and a kid's mac and cheese to hold us over until lunch. It's actually kind of nice as they do iced coffee here in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And it actually comes in this really nice cup. Perfect for drinking some iced coffee with. What's the thing we've been saying for all the food that we've had here in Japan?
So even if we've had food that we can get back home, there is just something that tastes better and healthier, and we jokingly say it's because it's less poison.
Yes, much less poison. Look at that seating area for the 3 broomsticks. It's right by the Black Lake, this amazing waterside view of Hogwarts Castle here in Japan. That is pretty unique. What's really special about this Harry Potter land is that they actually have the Black Lake here, right by the entrance to Forbidden Journey. So you can get this really cool photo op right by the water here with the castle. It is really impressive. Normally, this bridge would take you to Jurassic Park at Islands of Adventure. Not so much here, but we're gonna head over to our first ride of the day with Express, which is Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. Whoa, the entrance is totally look at this, like up here, so different than the one in Orlando. Whoa, their dungeons are totally different here. Where do we go to get onto the ride? Oh, we gotta go into the lockers first, I guess. Holy moly, all right, well, putting this guy away. So Forbidden Journey here is pretty much identical to the one everywhere else, with the exception of the Dementor scene. You actually get a lot more Dementors towards the end, and the car kind of turns in a direction where you can face them all, and they have hands. The hands make it so much scarier. But all in all, this is pretty like identical experience to the Harry Potter rides everywhere else, and the only reason really I think we really did it was because it came with our Express Pass. But we've got one more ride in this area that we've got. We're gonna do Flight of the Hippogriff, which looks very similar to the one in Orlando.
Wow, look at all this. Yeah, this is so cool. Look at Donkey Kong. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god! Holy crap! Whoa! That was totally different. That was super thrilling. That was unexpected. I was not expecting it to be that wild.
Again, Japan wrapping it with the cool merch. Look at this shirt, this Hogwarts shirt. Look at this, it's so nice. And it doesn't even say like Universal Japan or anything on it. Like, so why can't we have this in the States? Even something like this, a Marauders Map hoodie. So simple yet effective. Though I'll tell you what though, I really like this shirt here the most. It's got the logo, Universal Studios Japan, Harry Potter, and on the back, all the different shops.
But some of them are stitched work.
Yeah, all the different shops and Honeydukes over here with some stitched designs right over there. So cool. Such amazing merch here, seriously.
You should definitely stop by the library.
What's the matter?
What?
Whoa!
Hi! I didn't turn anyone into a hippogriff either. Nothing happened. What's going on here? Is there a small gathering I'm not aware of? Professor? Professor, students. Beard. This is highly irregular.
We're walking through the New York area of their park. It seems as if they are getting ready for Christmas. This is their gigantic Christmas tree. So massive. Instead of the park area though, they have this big old stage where they do these shows. I don't think there's anything going on right now while we're here, but they're clearly setting up for whatever their Christmas show is gonna be. Their holiday offerings start up in a couple days. And this here, unfortunately, used to be their Spider-Man ride, which would have been so cool to see. It's getting turned into something else now. People think it's gonna be Pokemon, but we don't know that yet. It's so cool to see how they cover for construction. They really cover up everything, but all the tarps have the facades of the buildings. So it's like you're kind of getting to see the building. Huh? Old King Kong, old Mummy Ride. Mummy Ride would be here in Florida. So we decided to see the Beetlejuice Rock and Roll Horror Universal Monster Rock Show, because it's not something that we have anymore. At least this is some version of the Beetlejuice Graveyard Review that used to exist in Florida. And it was a lot of fun. It was nice to sit inside. The theater was really big. You went to the horror makeup show, but then you go into like actual like big giant theater, which is completely unexpected. The show was cheesy, fun, in a good way. I came around once Frankenstein was playing Smooth by Rob Thomas and Santana. Like that's when I was like, oh, okay, this is a fun show here. Very, very fun. They even had like Hip and Hop, the characters from the Beetlejuice Graveyard Review show in this one as well. Fun little show to see. You gotta see all the stuff here. I'll tell you what though, this happened to us I think at Disney, and this happened to us here for the show, where I think we enjoy shows different than like the Japanese audience. Where like I remember the fireworks show at Disney, when it would end, the scene would end,
yeah,
and we were like, woo, and then no one would do anything. It was all silent, and I'm like, and then this show, they're like, rock and roll, and we're like, woo, and then like no one else, and we're like, oh.
Or just silent upon.
Yeah. A lot of quiet clap. I mean, people did stuff, like at YMCA and stuff like that.
That was fun.
But like, it was definitely like, it's not like I'm a big like woo like in a show like that, and that's not the thing you do. It definitely stuck out like a sore thumb. But from here, we're gonna do another ride. We're gonna jump onto Hollywood Dream. This is the big roller coaster that actually goes through the Hollywood section of the park and even out of the park up to the front. There's two versions of this roller coaster. There's the regular one, and then there's the backdrop, which is the reverse roller coaster. The whole train is backwards. So we're gonna do the regular one, and we're gonna do the single riders line. We want to see, there's a lot of long wait times here at USJ, and I want to see if they're actually accurate to the posted wait time, or maybe it's like a psychology thing where they post it longer, so you get on the ride and you're like, I'm so happy I didn't wait that long. I should go buy something to celebrate. So we're gonna get in line for Hollywood Dream single riders, and we'll see how it goes. Just got off Hollywood Dream. What were your thoughts?
Truly, this is probably one of the best coasters I've ever been on. It was so much fun. I did Bad by Michael Jackson, and perfectly as it dropped, the beat to the drop.
Oh, here it comes.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, let him go by. I'll follow him around. Whoa! Look at them all going. Woo! Okay, sorry.
Okay,
you were saying?
I did Bad by Michael Jackson, and literally as you were teetering towards the drop, the beat dropped so in sync. It was just so fun to bop around to Michael Jackson and then also go like around this spiral. And it had some really cool turns and twists that I feel like we don't get as smooth in the US parks. 10 out of 10.
So one area that we have yet to really explore, we keep passing by, and with shame because we love them so much, there's a Wonderland area that features Hello Kitty, Sesame Street, and most importantly for us, Snoopy. And I know this is kind of like the kid area of the park, but we want to see what's here, see if there's some cool Snoopy merch at the very least, or maybe even a chance to meet Snoopy himself. How cute is this Snoopy ride? Look at it. You're flying on Snoopy. It is so adorable. And the current wait time for the Flying Snoopy is 45 minutes. That is how long the lines can be here at USJ, but don't be super discouraged. It seems like they go a little faster than advertised. We've had difficulty finding like t-shirts and things like that, wearables, but they have all these little accessories, like these guys right over here. these little guys over here as well. And they're really big on gifts. These are meant to be like things you take back home and you share with friends and family. You know, you buy a tin like this and it comes with little sweets. This one is Snoopy. Something that's kind of crazy too, they actually sell Snoopy themed udon noodles. I saw these for Jurassic Park as well. Oh my God.
So cool.
I love that. And I love it. Are you gonna get that?
I'm thinking about it.
Think about it because this is so cool. You
It's
love
Joe
Joe Cool.
Cool.
I mean, look, he's been with her every step of the trip. I wish it said Universal like Japan on it. I mean, it's got the tag at least, so you know, like in your heart, that it
Where it
is a
came
Universal
from.
Japan
Where it
shirt, you
came
know?
from.
Yeah. We're gonna head now over to Super Nintendo World. It is time for us to check in with our express included time entry. As we're walking back in, there are numbers on the ground here, and what these are actually signifying is the date of a Mario game that came out in 2015, 2019, over here, I guess maybe Super Mario Odyssey, and then 2021 is when Super Nintendo World opened here in Osaka. Now, if I could say one kind of comment about the Express experience and really the crowd experience here at USJ, like I don't know like what USJ like thinks about like crowd control, like what's too busy and what's not. I know this is one of the most visited theme parks in the world, but it's still really, really busy all the time. And it kind of makes me wonder like, how is Epic Universe gonna handle the crowds that are gonna show up for their theme park, especially like Super Nintendo World, which is just built in this really like cramped, narrow way. But anyway, we have an express pass for Mario Kart that we're gonna go do now. The ride is posted at 110 minutes. Let's see how much we wait with the express pass. Team Mario, as always. This building feels really, really big, which I guess makes sense because this is Bowser's Castle. We're going down 3 levels to get to the ride. Oh my gosh, we're going down even more. Having done this ride before, I think it was knowing what to do, I enjoyed the ride a lot more. And I think that's super important for the Mario Kart ride. I think people are gonna ride this for the first time and be like, oh, what was that? If you're able to experience it more than once and you understand how the game works, you have a lot of fun. And I think this is, the most fun I've had on the Mario Kart ride yet. We were leaving the Mario Kart ride and we noticed this room and we were like, what is this? But these are lockers for your umbrellas. So if you have an umbrella, you can put it here while you're on the ride. Oh my gosh, look at Bowser Jr. This is so cute, but I already have like, this would be my 4th little mini car from my Japan trip. But I love them though. Hey, it is so cute. It is so tiny.
Easy to bring back.
A lot of they'll fit on the desk. I think it looks great.
I like the banana.
I love it. I love they have so many of these headbands.
Well, we got Yoshi back home.
We do. Oh, we do. They have this in Orlando.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen this one.
Okay.
Or maybe California.
Still so cute though. Don't judge us, but we're taking the elevator for research purposes. We wanted to see what the Super Nintendo World elevator was, not because we're tired of walking 20,000 steps a day, but if you are ever curious, this is Super Nintendo World Japan. Hello. Minion. People love this Minion shirt today, let me tell you guys. People are in love with it. It makes you feel like a superstar. Kinopio! Oh ho ho! Toad Kinopio-sama! Hello, Kinopio! Oh, whoa! We love you, we love you, we love you. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, wow. Konbanwa, Mario. Good evening. Bye, konbanwa. Hello. Bye, Luigi. Oh, we love you. Wow, he's so nice. Wow, we getting everybody tonight. All right, my love, you're heading back to the hotel.
Yeah.
All right, get back to the hotel safe. We're very close to the hotel.
Yes.
Japan is so safe. She's gonna be all right. Going through City Walk. It's just one train ride away, right?
One train ride stop,
Yeah.
4 or 5 minute walk. It'll be fine.
I will be staying right here and closing out the park.
We have been here for 12 hours now. It's been
Yeah.
a 12-hour park day.
Yeah, get out of here. All right, I'll see you at the hotel. Bye. I'll tell you what, I am so happy that I got to experience this version of Super Nintendo World, the original, the currently biggest one. It is really such an amazing land. Party's gonna keep on going. Ellison went back to the hotel. You know, that's kind of how it is. Something I've learned with this trip is there's 2 different vacations going on at once, right? It is super important to let your partner rest and relax. I think that helps. Ellison tends to go back to the hotel a little like more towards the evening or need kind of a midday break, versus me, especially with the theme parks, I'm really willing to stay here till the end, especially for Super Nintendo World. And that's totally fine, you know? Now that it's just us, we can talk about it. You know, I think she did that for a reason, okay? Because there are a couple rides that we've yet to do on this Express Pass, and the next one that I'm about to do includes a really, really scary roller coaster that goes by the name of the Flying Dinosaur in Jurassic Park. This is a flying roller coaster, kind of lame Superman style. I've heard this roller coaster is really intense, and now I'm riding it by myself. But luckily for me, I love roller coasters. So let's head over to Jurassic Park and check out the Flying Dinosaur. Oh my gosh, what is about to happen? This is actually my first time getting to the Jurassic Park section of USJ today. We have just been having so much fun all on this side of the park, which currently right now seems like with Jaws, Super Nintendo World, Harry Potter, all that stuff, everything, all the fun stuff is on this side. Jurassic Park, haven't gotten to go through here yet. We're gonna hang tight here for just a second because you guys need to see this roller coaster flying over the entrance of the park. Here comes the Flying Dinosaur. We're about to get on this. Wow. Oh, pretzel roll under. Oh my God, they're going under. I didn't even realize that. Whoa. All right, let's go. Just got off of the Flying Dinosaur, and whew, that's a big boy roller coaster right there. Let me explain something that happens on these types of roller coasters. There is an element that they call the pretzel loop, and basically, just flew by above me. So the pretzel loop is basically the roller coaster going, you on the roller coaster going head first into the loop. So you're kind of going upside down on your back. And this ride does it not once, but twice. Ellison would have hated this. And I think I was like, oh, maybe I'll ride it twice. And I'm like, I don't know if I don't need to ride it twice. I'm happy I did it. I'll do any roller coaster once. Maybe I'll do this again tomorrow, but one is good for the night. And also two, we're kind of reaching the end of the night anyway. I've got about an hour left in the park. There's still some stuff I haven't seen yet, believe it or not. As far as the Jurassic Park area here that I'm in, this area is really cool. It's kind of a smaller Jurassic Park compared to like Islands of Adventure, and I'm kind of seeing it at night, so I'm not seeing all like the trees and stuff like that. And with the Jurassic Park ride being down, it's kind of like a less of a land. But we're gonna keep on going. We gotta head over to Minion Park. There's a whole section we haven't even seen yet. At this time of night, you know, an hour before the park closes, looking pretty reasonable for wait times. I don't even know what I need to do though. I've kind of done a lot of this stuff already. There is one ride that I didn't get to do, which is a big one here, which is the Demon Slayer roller coaster right here, Kimetsu no Yaiba. That's like the space fantasy, like it's a virtual reality roller coaster. Didn't get to see that, but that's gonna be a tomorrow thing for sure. I need to prioritize that. It's so weird to be in this park that is so similar, but also very different. Like it really is a good mix of similar and different, because this here is just a facade in Orlando. But then you look over here where there's normally nothing in Orlando. There's actually a full-on quick service Chinese restaurant here, Dragon's Pearl, in the San Francisco area of the park. I actually love this. There needs to be a Chinese restaurant in Florida. I'm gonna do a whole video on comparing the differences between this park and Universal Studios Florida, so be on the lookout for that soon, because I think it's so fascinating and I think people would love to know about that kind of stuff. And however many hours later, it finally made it to Minion Park. This is their Minion Land here. Look at this place. This is actually really cool. So, man, it's actually, I'm loving this. Now, maybe this is how Minion Land should have been in Florida? I think so, because this is really, really cool. This is Villain's HQ over here. And I saw you could go up here, and every so often a villain pops up. Let's see if we can get somebody. Hello! Scarlet Overkill. Now the big ride here is Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. This is like all the other ones, but there's one big difference. This version here actually used to be Back to the Future. This is like the most recent park to close Back to the Future, which is such a shame. If Jaws and Back to the Future was still here at this park, this would be my favorite Universal park in the whole wide world. And I have an express pass for this ride. I guess I should do it, right? It's different, but it does also take a lot of time. Could eat up the remaining time I have left here in the park, but I also don't really have much else to do. So let's do it. Why the heck not, right? Let's go check out Minion Mayhem, but with the Simpsons technology. So their version of Minion Mayhem was different enough where I'm happy I saw it because it was cool. There were some big differences. It's like the Simpsons ride, but with minions. But like the whole building is like fresh and clean and very, it looks really cool. Like I wish I could show you, but it was pretty much like the Minion ride. But yeah, I mean now it's like 8:55. Pretty much the whole park is closed. Everyone's getting on out of here. It's time for me to get on out of here. And while I'm sad that my day here at USJ is over, I'm not super sad because I've got another fun-filled day here. I cannot wait to be back here. I'm so happy to finally be experiencing this park. So all the way over there, that's my hotel, and I've actually been flashing my light here on the phone. I've been waving. I said, Ellison, can you see me from here? And she can. She can see me in the park from the hotel room. That is so funny to me. Oh, but hey, that shows you how close it is. I feel like I'm really just showing you this area for the first time in this video, but I'm happy that I am at this time because it's so pretty at night with these trees. I don't know if this is just like a Christmas thing or just because it's a nighttime thing, but it is just so pretty and so beautiful. I love these big plazas that are covered here in the Japan parks. It truly does make it such a pleasant, welcoming area. You can sit here and not get beat down by the sun. Now, I would say that my first impressions of USJ are that this is a really, really fun park. Now, there are some things that I prefer at like Orlando or even Hollywood, but honestly, this park is the most fun out of all the Universals that I've been to. Today truly flew by, and it was because all of the excitement in the park, all the guests were so excited to be here, all the rides are super fun and exciting, all the enthusiasm and excitement from the team members and the crew members, I'm not really sure what they call them here, but they were all so great, so welcoming. It really like made today special, and I had a blast, and I can't wait to do it again tomorrow. I know I said it when I was crying about Jaws, but it really is just so happy to finally be here, and kind of when you set a goal for yourself and something you truly dream of doing, you know? Oh, who dreams about theme parks? This guy, okay? Being able to do this stuff, you know, you think about going, man, one day I'll go to Japan and I'll see this and all that, or I'll go to another country and experience this thing I've always wanted to experience. I've only ever seen it in videos online and read people talk about it online, and then finally you're here and you make it happen. And when you're walking around and you're on the Jaws ride and you're experiencing that, it's like, wow, you did it, man. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just a really sentimental fun. And you know what I'm talking about when I say that. I'm gonna get on out of here because it is time to go. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. I love it. Please, if you haven't already, if you're looking for more Universal content, be sure to subscribe to me, like this video, leave a comment. All that stuff helped so much. If you're looking to support me even more, please consider joining my Patreon. These Patreon people are the wonderful, amazing folks who helped make this trip possible. I literally would not be here at USJ without them. So thank you guys so much for being wonderful, and join the club, help make more amazing experiences like this happen. Thank you guys for joining me on an amazing day here, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.